Reverse trucker, dude.
Hey, what's happening, Matty Stu?
West Korean chimichanga boys coming back
Back
at
in
you.
business.
So what do you think about the backwards? I'm really taking your advice. I hope that this shows where I value you as a friend, because you were Uncle Mark. That's another thing. You're not the first person that Niko about a couple months ago. I'm looking right in the soul right now.
Mm-hmm.
Told me that I should start wearing my hat backwards, but not for the same reason that you did. See, he took a shot at me. It was the hairline thing. You suggested it because you thought it would make me a better comic. All right, see the difference there?
I don't know if it would make you a better comic or not. I just think it gives more of your face, and so much. You don't think about the little things in comedy, but like, I think there's a lot more than just the jokes, just the written. There's a lot that goes into it. Of course, that's maybe the most important.
I didn't mean make me a better comic. It was just like you came from it was a
Right.
advice from an actual genuine perspective, and I'm going.
That was the marketing side of me. Get your face out there so you can be more expressive.
Oh, also, and he told me to tell you this.
Uncle Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, did he watch our last episode?
He hasn't said anything yet.
He hasn't
said anything yet. I'm waiting for
Okay.
it. We could call him. But he said, and I quote, "You tell Niko to stop burping or I will punch him in the face. He sounds like a 12-year-old.
Really?
I didn't even know you burped.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'm sitting right here. I didn't even know you
I
burped.
probably did. I mean, that seems like comedy. That seems like what you're supposed to do is burp, fart into the mic.
Again, everyone's got an opinion, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you say? I gave you that little backwards hat
I
tip.
didn't even know you were burping.
I didn't either.
I still, like, when I listen, I don't hear. I think I'm just numb to the burps, dude.
Well, I think I probably did it once or twice. I think there was one episode where I burped
Also,
he
said he's going to punch you in the face. Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
He probably would.
over a burp? What is he, a sissy? Dude?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's like...
You know what he's doing?
Yeah.
He's doing a classic Will Smith, dude.
Oh, yeah.
A burp for a punch? That's not a fair exchange, just like a bald joke to a slap isn't.
Dude, and Uncle Mark sounds like the perfect hang, dude. You're hanging out with the guys and somebody burps and hey, you burp again?
Yeah.
I'm punching you in the fucking face, bro.
No, but I'm telling you, he's the guy that will burp for 15 minutes straight and then say something. He's a fart guy, too. Dude. Uncle Mark will let it. This is what, I didn't even think, and I'm sorry I didn't stand up for you. I was just like, you know what, I'll tell Niko that.
Yeah, thanks.
But, and he didn't. I don't know if he saw the last episode. He's either done supporting or we got him good, and he's.
It is what it is, you know. You take what you can get. They come and go, and haters listen the longest, so he'll be tuning in.
I mean, it's been exactly a week,
Yeah.
right? Did we record on a Sunday last week?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're on a good schedule right now.
Right.
Speaking of that, dude, and I say speaking of that, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
Hell yeah, that's the transitions. We're working it out.
This Trader Joe's you got right here, I came through. You putting the mic up to your mouth as you're sipping, dude. I like that.
Do you think it got any of that? I'm sorry.
I was pretty quiet.
I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa.
Smoke?
Yeah.
Is the whole production a distraction? Are we making ourselves?
I don't know, bro. The thing is I have crazy ADD, so sitting in a room with nothing happening is almost worse.
Right.
You know. But I went to this Trader Joe's, dude. That place fucking sucks. Trader Joe's is dude. I walked in there and just had there's like a certain flow. It's like a bunch of minnows following a current, dude.
Yes.
Everyone knows what they're doing.
Yes.
They know what they're there for, and I swear,
is that just Trader Joe's?
Dude, there's no food in that place. Nothing but condiments and garnishes. Like, I don't understand Trader Joe's.
No food?
Everything's
packaged.
Bro, and I swear there's 2 aisles and you're done. I was like
Yeah.
waiting for
Is
is there
really
something
small.
in the back? I don't understand Trader Joe's at all, dude.
Maybe that's how they get you into the flow, because in normal grocery store, there's like 20 aisles.
Yeah.
You can't hit everyone. But Trader Joe's, I always hit
There's
everyone.
traffic patterns in Trader Joe's, dude. I swear to God, at one
You
point
don't like it?
I was just at one point there was an actual red, green, yellow thing. I didn't know what was happening, dude. And the samples that everyone's raving about in Trader Joe's, it was a cracker with like a piece of cheese on it.
Yeah. I didn't even know they did samples at
Yeah,
Trader
they do
Joe's.
samples at Trader Joe's.
I think maybe they stopped for COVID or something like that. I always looked forward to the Costco samples because there was multiple.
Costco samples are fire, dude.
Yeah,
And I love how like when they're trying to explain. My boy Louie taught me this move. When they're trying to explain it to you, you just walk away. Like just smash it, crumble the thing, drop it down. And walk away.
Dude. I mean, it's got to be every time I go and see one of those people, especially There was a time during COVID when they were doing samples, but they couldn't do samples, but they still had the people doing their jobs there. So they just like have an advertisement for whatever. They're like, you can't try it, but go buy this.
Like
Do you
they're
remember
explaining
that?
the
Yeah, they're just doing the
taste.
explanation. So they were getting no time.
Like, hey, you an Asiago guy
Yeah.
or a Gorgonzola? We got both flavors. They're
Right.
like, flavors of what? And it's just the new Cheez-It brand.
It is, yeah, I don't know. It seems like a miserable existence, though, just trying to sell cheese and crackers to people walking by. Same interaction, that repetitiveness.
Yeah. There's a cheese shop in my neighborhood, dude.
Oh, really?
Antonelli's.
Okay.
Yeah, just slinging cheeses.
Yeah, that's real New York shit.
That's where you go if, like, you know, if you're taking, if it's the anniversary. Just, you know, I don't know what you people celebrate.
Yeah.
But you go and get a nice charcuterie board and take it to the river.
That's true.
And then take complete credit.
Right.
Because they're a cheese shop. When they make you a charcuterie board, you know every piece of like cheese is like perfect in diameter. Like you know what I'm saying?
There's
like,
an art to it.
It's like a 2 centimeter width
Yeah.
and it's just
a mosaic.
It's a mosaic and it's all decorative on the thing.
Right,
It kind of
right,
comes
right.
together. They change the color flow. They got some olives in there, some calamantes.
I don't eat any of that shit. Whenever there's a charcuterie board, I'm just not into the.
Are you a string cheese?
I don't know. I just don't like the idea of cheese sitting out. Like you show up to a party and there's just like cheese just seems like a thing. Like keep it cold. I want to eat it while it just I don't know. There's always flies on the
Damn, you
charcuterie
don't like
board.
grilled cheese?
What?
Grilled cheese?
I like a grilled cheese. It's fresh out but I don't want a grilled cheese that's been sitting there for 2 hours at the Super Bowl.
mac and
you know?
cheese.
I love mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese bites.
I don't know if I've had a
Ooh,
like a
dude.
fried. I know what it is. A fried ball with mac and cheese in the
What does
middle.
it mean when your face is tingling all the time? My face is like has been tingling lately. I don't know what the hell that means. Is that something crazy?
That means you got shot. You have nerve damage. Did you ever get shot?
No, I've never been shot.
Yeah. It means something. You got hit somewhere.
Yeah.
And you got.
You're just
struck
making
a
this
nerve.
up, dude.
No,
You
that's
haven't-
what it means. It tingles because you have nerve damage.
I do have nerve damage.
Is it your whole face? Is it on both sides?
Yeah, it's like my entire face.
Yeah. Do you smoke?
No.
Okay.
You know I don't smoke. I smoke.
Yeah.
Actually, I do smoke occasionally. I think every now and then
Yeah.
I'll have a cigarette.
It might be withdrawals. Have you cut off anything? Are you getting? What
Yeah.
changed when did you start getting tingles?
You're right. Withdrawals.
It's the nicotine, baby.
Toss one of these.
And what happens when you put the patch in?
I'm hoping the
It goes
tingles
away,
go.
right?
I mean, I've never. We're gonna find out. I've never made that connection.
Yeah. How do you get into nicotine?
I think it starts.
Can you go back to the first time you?
Oh wow, that's a good question.
What
all right,
was
Sean.
the-
All right, Sean Evans.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Who's that? Is that Wing guy?
Yeah, it's that
Oh,
dude. He
fuck
asks.
that guy.
No, you don't mean that.
I do.
His show is kind of weird, but
Yeah.
like that. Nobody asks better questions than Sean Evans.
Mm.
Just the great questions.
Yeah, I'm sure he's good.
He asks good questions.
But I don't think. Here's my conspiracy theory with that show. I think his wings aren't as spicy as the other people's.
Yeah, they've had some people. They've had some people call him out on that, and they'll
Yeah.
trade the wing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's the real deal.
I don't think so.
But anyways, I don't know. I feel like you drink alcohol before you smoke a cigarette.
Probably. And you smoked a cigarette in high school or something like that? Someone
I
had one?
remember my first cigarette. It was at
Right.
a park in Mountain View.
Yeah.
In
6th grade?
In Santa Clarita. No. High school.
High school.
10th grade.
And someone had one of the older kids or a
Blair
friend had
Pena.
one?
Do you know who Blair Pena
No.
is? Yeah. That kid, I was with that kid, and he had a pack of cigarettes.
And was he smoking regularly or he was just...
no, he was easing his way into it.
and you
These
thought
were
it-
Marlboro Blacks. I don't even know if they make those anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like heavy tar
It was
shit.
like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good for your lung. Anything black associated
Is there a
with
type of
cigarettes?
cigarette that does sound good for your lung?
I mean, I would say red. I've heard of reds
No,
before.
reds are like the rough ones.
That's rougher than
They call them
black.
cowboy killers. Yeah, reds.
Black seems like the double black
No, I'm
diamond.
telling you,
Like
I can't even smoke
Oh,
a
really?
red. Yeah,
Oh.
reds are rough. I'm a pussy. I don't smoke cigarettes like that. Like if I've had a couple beers, I will bum
Yeah.
a cigarette.
So it's funny because I think Gabe Bickford smokes reds.
Yeah,
but he just started smoking cigarettes, so I think he just jumped up to like black coffee.
I don't think Gabe Bigford is the age he says he is. there, I said it. I think Gabe Bigford is a 42-year-old man, twice divorced.
Yeah.
He has a family that he got kicked out of because he's just been letting them down.
Yeah.
So he came to Austin with this whole, I got kicked out of my parents' house. I live in my car. I do comedy. I'm 19. Here's my birth certificate.
Yeah.
It's not written in crayon or anything. And he's
It
just
adds
running
up.
around. Yeah, dude, Gabe Bigford.
He could be a narc, dude. It's
think,
making me think of like 22 Jump Street.
Here's what I think. I think Gabe Bigford is a logger from Oregon. And somewhere along the lines, he got involved with some bad business that brought him to Chicago. And he was working the cubes for a couple years.
Yeah.
He hated it. He was under the constraints of society. I don't even know if constraints is a word.
Constraints.
He was under the constraints of society. He was chained. He felt chained. He felt caged.
Right.
But you cannot sleep with a dental assistant when you're at the dentist, and that's what he did, and his wife caught him, and he really wasn't. I don't know what I'm getting at, dude. I'm just going down a whole lot about Gabe.
Hey, just take
I
it
thought
where you
at
got.
some point there was going to be a point. But no, Gabe Bigford is a fucking
No,
fuck.
he's
Yeah, he's the perfect candidate to be living a double life.
Yeah, I think so.
something like that. But it is
think so, for
fun
sure.
to think about somebody living a life and then just dropping it all for comedy. I think it's the best. When you're on some trajectory and then you just lose it all and then you go, fuck it, I'm doing comedy. That's great.
I guess.
Right?
I guess if it works out. Otherwise, it's like, what, dude? You were like about to get promoted to senior vice president. What the fuck did you just do?
Right.
8 years away from retirement.
That's the best freedom, though. That when you're free, when you drop everything, when you're doing something crazy and everyone's like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Dude, see, you're explaining being homeless, and I promise you, it's not that fun. It's so easy for a guy with a 2-bed, 2
You've been homeless?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, but that's
I'm
what
not-
happens.
I don't want to be.
Like everybody at the top, and not that I'm at the top, but comfortability, whatever it
King
is.
Jordan, dude, from his throne.
Uh,
Mad with power.
Yeah. I think everybody they envy a little bit the people who are, the homeless, the grind. Even like, you want a little bit of that.
No, what they envy.
There's some freedom in that.
What
dude.
they envy is the movie Into the Wild, like the
Yeah.
romanticized, like, oh, I'm gonna lay under the stars, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, well, you're also probably gonna get eaten by a Wolverine.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah. How long do you think it would take me if I go move out into the woods for me to just be like, what the fuck did I
Give me a
just do?
region. Where would you go?
I mean, we'll just do all the way. We'll go Alaska or something like that.
A day? 2 days? I give you? Yeah, you're not making it through the night.
Well, I'm driving there, so do you think I would even make it to Alaska before I'm like,
Do
what
you have a passaporte?
Yeah.
All right, you're good. Yeah, you got to go through Canada.
Yeah, but maybe somewhere along the road, I'm already like, fuck this shit. This was a stupid idea.
Probably somewhere in Canada is where you're going to make that decision, dude. Like, what the fuck? The milk in a bag? Why the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Do you remember my buddy had a great workaround to save expenses on his wedding? Actually, sorry, not my buddy. My friend recently went to a wedding where the groom or the couple, instead of hiring a photographer, they gave everybody a disposable camera with their name on it
No.
to take pictures, and then they developed them. But somebody, and everyone's camera had their name on it.
Yeah.
Somebody at some point in the night, took every bridesmaid's camera and just took a picture of their dick, which is so masterful, dude.
That's
Such a
awesome.
beautiful, because like, how could, yeah, it's exactly, like, as he was explaining this story to me, I was like, oh, it's such a good idea, dude. Like,
Yeah.
just have people take pictures. It's cool. Because do you remember those days?
Right, yeah.
Where, like, your parents would give you a disposable, they were like green, or I mean,
Uh-huh.
like yellow and black. And you would take, it was like 30 pictures only, and then like 17 of them are of an elbow.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck
Yeah,
were you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Maybe one's a nice butterfly and the rest are just throwaways. And you get like wait a week for them to develop it.
Yeah, but there's something about that, submitting it. What's going to happen? What's going to turn out?
Yeah.
What is the picture? What's going to be in there?
How do you,
It's awesome.
how do you take pictures?
What do you mean?
So like the first half of my photographed life
Yeah.
is this. It's horrible.
Oh, that was your face you were doing?
I'm like, it was my attempt of hiding my double chin and also trying to look hard at the same time.
Yeah.
Like just my mouth open, look like I'm catching flies. It was
Yeah.
bad. And then after that, when I was a kid, I remember did you have that one dentist in town who had like the crazy arcade in the waiting room?
Yeah, Dr. Singer.
Singer.
Yeah.
Singer. he in his we had the same dentist.
Yeah, rest in peace.
No, he died?
Why not?
Stop doing that, dude. You did that for my dad recently, and I had to think about it. Is he dead? Am I just living in a life of psychosis?
It's good to say it in case, because you don't know. It's just kind of like a preemptive, just in case RIP.
I don't know. If I heard
Could
my
be dead.
name come up somewhere and someone said rest in peace and then nobody corrected it, like, wait a minute, they think I'm fucking dead?
But Dr. Singer is dead to us. We're never going to see him again. He doesn't exist
How
anymore.
could he be dead to us when we're talking about him right now?
So he's alive, even if he is
I'm
dead.
keeping him alive.
So nobody really ever dies.
Dude, yeah, well, that's not true. There's people that get forgotten the day after they die. There's people that are forgotten when they're alive.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's
Wow.
freedom.
I feel like, is that freedom?
Yeah, that's
Is that-
homeless people that
yeah.
you see on the side that they got nobody.
Anyways, Dr. Singer? Dr. Singer's, I don't know if you remember
Arcadium.
this. In the walls, like when you're back there in the dentist chair,
Yeah.
he just had a bunch of pictures of James Dean all over the place.
Oh, yeah, he had other shit, too.
But like specifically, he had a lot of pictures of James Dean, and I remember as a kid it being infatuated with the fact that he didn't smile. Like James Dean just...
The old days. Oh, yeah.
And then
Cool.
if you look at the second half, like when I lost weight,
Yeah.
no smiling.
Oh,
I'm new to the
James Dean.
I'm back in the smile game because
Yeah.
my dad loves it, and my excuse was always because I said I wanted my legacy to be ironic. It's like I want to be known as a happy guy, but no no photographic evidence of it. Just me frowning.
Yeah.
I love that. But then, the
That's
truth is, dude, I just hate.
that's
I
like,
didn't like my smile.
That's so funny to think about that. That's like some deep ego. That'd be something I would think about. Like assuming that you're gonna have some documentary and they're gonna like talk about that.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, yeah, exactly. Like I pictured in my head that there's some like 30 for 30 on there, some ESPN 30 for 30. It's like, yeah, I mean, he didn't play any sports. He was just our friend. I don't even know how he got this.
Yeah.
How do you guys know him?
Right.
And they're just kind of talking about, yeah, I mean, I don't know where I'm going.
I kind of like the opposite take. Like I smile all the time, but everybody's like, he was the biggest asshole. But like in all the pictures, I just look like I'm having the best time. They're like, no, this guy fucking sucks.
It's like right before that, I watched him rip a cheeseburger out of a little girl's hand and just spike it to the floor. Just not even, he didn't even eat it. He just spiked it right on her pink polka dotted Skechers. It was the saddest thing. Yeah. Did you think about that when you were a kid? Like when people were taking pictures, like your pose?
Yeah, I wanted to be like, well, here's my first initial thought is I didn't learn how to smile until I was like late in the, like 12, 13, maybe even like 15, I learned to smile. Like for the longest time, if you look at all my younger pictures, I had a window where I knew how and then I forgot how, but I always smiled like this. It was the weirdest thing. Like, and I remember like my, and they're like,
brothers and stuff to be like, you smile, like you don't smile correctly. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like
I consciously knew I couldn't do it
Dude,
well.
I'm getting a good look at you right now.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing you are to a T. You ever see those black and white pictures of like a farmer who's just sitting there, kind of has a smile, kind of not. But and you're like, that would never look like a human.
Right.
That's you.
Yeah, I
look like that. If we made, I want to make a grainy black and white photo of you sitting in front of some corn.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, just like that. You have the forehead for it, is what it is. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, weird bone structure.
You look like,
little wonky.
In the Salem witch trial days, you were definitely orchestrating like riots,
making some shit happen.
You had a pitchfork with your initials on it. Not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
You were that guy.
Just wait till I shave my head and I get this bicked. You see my weird skull and my big honking ears.
I'm not looking
it's
forward
gonna be,
to this, dude.
It's going to be a trip.
Oh,
but anyway,
man.
I would
you
smile
look
like...
very Amish.
Amish?
You look very Amish.
I don't know. I think I'm a little too tan for over there.
You could have told me your name was Jebediah, and I'm on board. Jebediah Gibraltar, dude, and I'm on board.
Dude, look who's talking. You would fit perfectly into the Amish community. Are you kidding, dude?
As what,
beard?
dude? What do you?
I can't even grow a beard,
bro.
How am I gonna be Amish?
They don't let. They could. I would walk into an Amish community, and my swagger would be gleaming off my. They would take. First of all, I have tattoos. They would never let me in. You're perfect. You're a virgin. Your virgin skin. They would love you.
I think I'm too tall.
Those arms are built to churn butter.
I'm pretty sure.
Look at you.
I think you gotta have blue eyes to be an Amish.
Dude, I could see you like hanging up like clothes like out in a meadow, just kind of like doing those little spins. Your little dress is just in the air. It's like you butterflies and birds. You also look.
It sounds kind of fun.
On the other flip the coin.
Yeah.
You're also the dude that took the kid that fell in the well, and they got you back, and like things haven't been the same since.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you just look like you fell in a well.
Oh, I fell in the well.
You took a tumble. And I was down there for a while.
They got you. They got you back, but like you knocked your.
Fell in the.
You knocked your head. Yeah. I was trying to play it through, but I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
And maybe it's too early to address this, and unfortunately we have to give up the Amish bit because it was going too long. But it's summertime.
And the fires, it's heating out. Are you sweating right now?
It's fucking hot. We cut, Jesus. We cut the AC.
Should I put it back on?
No, we're going to play through.
Oh,
but
boy.
Moving forward, unless you want to put, you're sweating. I
dude,
can see.
Can you see me sweating?
You have that mustache glisten right now.
Oh, really, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm wet under here. It's not pretty, dude.
This is right now.
My armpit sweat is hitting my waistband.
This is the most Mexican you've ever looked.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at you. I didn't even realize that jersey was before I said that. I didn't realize that the word Mexico was on your shirt. This is the most Mexican you have. You just looked like you worked your ass off today, dude.
Dude, I did work my ass off today. I don't know if I can do this podcast back to back with the canoe. The canoe being out on the lake for 2.5 hours. I'm drained, dude.
Is taking a beating.
Yeah, dude.
I said that last week, but we're gonna have to figure something out, dude.
Can I turn the AC on, dude?
Turn the AC on.
Because the more we talk about it is making me. Yeah, maybe I'll just move this here. We'll get a fake fire or something like that.
That might be the move, but this
was a bad idea.
What? Had we had started this in October, that's what we can do. We can do a fake fire, and then winter seasons we bring it back. And I hope, you know what? Part of me thinks that people are tuning in for the fire, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I just feel like kind of a pussy if we bitch out and don't do the fire anymore. Like, and then people go back to the first. They're like, "What happened to the fire?" It's like, "Oh yeah, we just."
Were we talking about?
We couldn't handle the heat.
Were we talking about something important?
I keep getting sweatier,
dude. You are a
woo.
Go turn on the AC.
I don't know. I kind of like it, dude.
All right,
I like the heat.
Yeah, I mean, I can endure this.
I wanted to. We talked about on the last one. At the end of it, I said I love you as we went out, and you said love. You said you love me too.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I said.
Yeah. Did that make you uncomfortable?
What are we doing?
Are you?
This is making me uncomfortable.
It's making me. But I think it needs to be addressed, dude.
It was addressed.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What? I love you too, bro. Hey, first of all, I'm the type of guy.
I love you, dude.
Okay, see, we're not doing this.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing this.
But I feel like the more you say it, the less uncomfortable. If we did one "I love you," then it's like whoa, and we never said it again. It's weird.
I was going to say it again. I mean, I didn't think now.
Okay.
I didn't think right now.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I'm not in love with you. You knew that, right?
This is insane. This is insane.
That we're talking about this, right?
This is crazy.
Do you have a...
I'm never going to say it again.
Okay.
You've ruined it.
No, and that's what I actually want because this is my love, and our love can come at different times in the friendship, relationship, whatever you want to call it. What is this?
Did you go through this with your lady?
What?
Just like every step of the way when like a part of your emotion just advanced, you're like, so what are we now? Because yesterday when I hugged you, I was still kind of getting chubs downstairs.
Yeah.
But now I feel something in this region. Now I don't. Now I'm thinking with my heart. Did you do that?
I don't think so, but you're making me rethink everything.
I feel like
I might be the most annoying person ever. Like,
yeah.
Dude, it sickens me to think about being the one who's like overthinking like all that business.
Are you a big in your head? You are a big.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. But I said it's the love thing slipped out from you, and I stand by it, dude. I love you.
I love you too, dude. I love you too.
And that feels good to say. But
Dude,
do you have intimacy issues?
Speaking of that, do I have yeah, fuck yes, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever said you love a girl to a girl?
Yeah.
Do you regret it?
I've said it to girls that I shouldn't have said it to, and I've said it to girls that I should said it to, and either way, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Have you ever?
Not that I said it. Dude, I like.
You don't believe in love.
I do. What? Yes,
I don't know.
I do believe in love.
Okay.
But like, I also believe in false love.
Lust.
Is that the term? Lust.
I don't know.
But lust is like a sexy word though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little sexual, but that's what it always is, right? I mean, when you get those things, it just means you're horned up and you're trying to get after it.
It's the whole thinking with your dick part.
Right.
Yeah, I guess is the lust.
Yeah, you don't have the. If you think with only your brain and not your pecker, then it would be real love, right? That is real love. That's true love. Is brain love, right?
It's like what dating apps used to be for the lust.
Mm-hmm.
I say this because the other day I was talking to a girl outside of Vulcan, and she was telling me about how she fucks with dudes on Bumble. She's like, Hinge. I just have a Hinge, which Hinge is like arguably the serious one. Like Hinge, my buddies, when I was like getting back in the apps, were telling me which ones to use. Like Hinge is like chicks are looking for boys. But anyways, she was like,
but we're all trying to fuck, right?
Yeah, she's talking about how. She's like, who goes on Hinge? No, she was saying that she goes on Hinge to fuck with dudes. And I said, are you sure you're not there for love? And she was like, who goes on Hinge for love? And it's like, dude, the lack of accountability out of some of these fucking women, because they ruined the dating apps, dude. Oh my God. They used to be great.
Tell me about it.
Used to be a place. I'll tell you about it, Niko.
Yeah.
You could take your morning shit, scroll through a hot menu of puss, dude. You know what I'm saying? Set up a hookup for the evening.
Wow.
But now we're all mail-ordered husbands. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? I have to bring it on the bio if I want any of these girls to bring me, and I do not bring it on the bio.
What do you mean bring it on the bio?
I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for, dude. I don't know
don't?
I don't know what these girls are looking for.
You haven't figured anything out?
Dude, I'll tell you no, I have. I'm back to public flirting, dude.
Really?
I am back. I'm currently in
Old
the public
school?
old school, dude. And again,
Damn.
just like before, still don't know what I'm doing.
Wow, you writing letters to girls and shit?
No,
how
dude,
far back you going?
You've seen me. You've seen me do write my name, write my number down on a napkin.
Oh, that was hot, dude.
Walk
I think
up
that's
to
when
a-
I fell in love with you.
Walk up to a bartender after we shared a nice greasy plate of nachos.
Yeah, that
And
was
then
cute.
you couldn't handle the jalapenos, which was adorable to me. Maybe that was the moment I fell in love with you. But that girl never texted me back, anyways. But the other day, bro, it's a real. This is what I've learned. It's a bold move to hit on your bank teller when you barely have a comma in your savings account, and she's got that shit pulled up on her screen. Dude.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You dropped her a number, or what'd you do?
I was just like, dude, I was flirting with her.
Were you
I
taking
didn't-
cash out? What
I
were you
didn't
doing?
hit. I was depositing.
Oh, okay.
But at least, I mean, this shows her what that I'm like not.
You didn't say a deposit joke about depositing in her ass or something like that.
That's not a joke, dude. That's assault. But but that's harassment. But I was like, I told her.
I got a little more to deposit if you want some, baby.
I don't know. I didn't give her my number. She wouldn't have called. At least, if anything, like it shows her that I live a life without shame, right?
Yeah, dude. That's what everyone's looking for.
I don't think that's sexy. I don't think the shameless guy.
What do you mean?
I don't think women are into the guy with no shame.
Yeah, you gotta have some, but you shouldn't be ashamed. There should be no shame in saying, "Hey, I think you're a pretty lady. I'd like to maybe one day take you to get ice cream, have a baby."
It's
I
got
don't
to
know.
be like Dairy Queen, though. She knows that. We're not going to Amy's. You're not getting a gotta have it from Cold Stone.
Yeah, and I think people like to put everybody in the same category. Girls are different. Some girls are looking for this guy. Some girls are looking for Matty Stu. I don't know.
Well,
but are you saying you gotta pump up your bio more? It's more about. I mean, you're a stand-up comic, dude. You should be a master at the marketing yourself or doing a funny thing or sending a girl a funny first thing or whatever.
yeah, the good stand-up comics are experts at that, dude.
What's your intro when you match with a girl and you send her the first thing? What do you say? Is it case by case?
I always go for the funny. I try to be funny.
Right.
We can go through some of these if you want. You want to go through some of these?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Here's one. It's a chick. She's like clearly in Europe, right? And she's got a plate of like bread in front of her.
Oh, so you can send something based on a
Dude,
specific photo?
So Hinge is like it's like a Facebook, and then you comment on things. She's got a plate of fancy bread, and she kind of looks swagged out a little.
Right.
So I said, "How are you making that bread look so cool? I don't get it." And it worked. And now we're just in a full conversation.
Wow. You went on a date yet or what?
See, no, I never do.
So here's one of my tips that I've heard, if I can give you a tip as someone who's never been on a dating app. Get it to the date as quick as possible. Get off the texting. Don't bullshit around there.
No, for sure.
Right off the bat, ask her out.
Dude,
Say,
the
what
anxiety I have with meeting up with these girls, though, is through the roof.
But, dude, it's just like open mics. You got to get out there. You got to keep doing it. And at a certain point, you'll get a comfortability where you're just like, you're flowing.
Dude, this girl, I just straight up asked her to be my queen.
A little creepy.
Look at this. Be my queen. And she says, as you wish.
Oh, my God.
Is it creepy?
Well, I don't know. How many of these girls are just looking to hook up and stuff?
I don't know, dude. None of this. So, like, I have.
Don't they have a thing in your bio?
I'm not going to act like I haven't hooked up with these dating apps, girls. I have.
That's
like,
okay.
It's I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying, like, it's
okay.
Stop saying it's okay. And I feel like this is a.
Hey, you did nothing wrong.
No, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. I know. We're not doing this because you will make me cry because it is my fault. But these dating app girls, I just don't get it. I don't like it. But I think you're right. I stick around in the text too long because I'm like, I don't actually.
No.
It's just.
The more texting you do, it just starts to fizzle. Your chances just get. You got to hit them right away.
I'm like, I would never hit a woman. I want that on record. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you would.
Unless she wants it.
Well, I need that in writing. Is all I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying hit hard.
Ever heard of Trevor Bauer?
Right. No, that's too hard of it.
But you can like.
But like, what if she asks for it? If I was sunburned, that would have sucked. But no, that's cool.
Sorry,
it's fine. As a white, I'm not sunburned. As a white guy, you should know better, not to come in for the shoulder.
Sometimes
side.
I forget how strong I am.
Yeah, I mean, you've got like the elastic limbs is your thing.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I maybe should do UFC or something like that. I don't have the toughness, but I feel like I kind of have the same body type as.
There's some guys that look like you.
What's his name?
Diaz?
Nate Diaz. He's a little too. I feel like I'm a little slimmer than Nate Diaz.
Who are you gonna compare yourself to? Dying to know. Brock
what's
Lesnar?
His name? No. Stylebender.
Unbelievable.
Do you know Stylebender?
Adesanyos. Israel Adesanyos?
Yeah, Israel. Yeah.
Fuck you.
I feel like we got the same body type.
Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. And look at you, dude. Like you move like a little praying mantis.
I mean, I haven't done any. I haven't watched any like tutorials or anything yet, so I'm rusty. But
we haven't watched any tutorials. You mean go to a class?
Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't gone to class.
I bet, by the way, there's a whole rash of people that think that they've like watched these videos enough and like watched UFC that if a fight comes, they know what they're doing. You know,
I got more of an idea than if I hadn't watched. It does something.
Dude, I just stood up.
Yeah.
And this part of my thigh.
Oh, you're not sweating on a chair, are you?
What do you? I'm not intentionally.
You don't come to someone's house and get your fucking your body juices on their furniture, dude.
Dude, is this your home?
Clench.
You live in here? What are you, a fucking wild animal? It's you. This is a fucking forest right now.
Where?
There's heat. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go.
Don't call this a home.
It's
don't call this a home. Niko.
I think we'd be cooler outside, to be honest.
For sure.
Can I go turn the AC on really quick?
You keep asking me that. I've never said no. I'm also suffering here. This is out of control, dude. We're getting views. I have people sliding into my DMs. Dude, we're better than what we're putting out right now.
Can I say this also?
Wow, that worked fast.
Oh, it just turned on.
Do you feel it?
It's
that
right
placebo?
there. See the vent?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's hitting you, dude.
Instantly.
That's why I put you there.
Oh, stop.
Don't say I never did nothing.
No, you put me here because you know my left side's better.
You do have a good left side.
Strong left
right
side.
side could use some
lots of work, dude.
Little Botox.
Lots of plastic surgery.
Do you think you'd ever get plastic surgery? Guys are doing it now.
What kind of plastic surgery?
I mean, a little bit of Botox.
No,
once you get in movies and stuff like
I
that.
Maybe
a little something in your ass.
No, I'll do something for the hairline and that's it.
Yeah.
I've said that. I will do something for the hairline.
Yeah.
Plugs, whatever. I would do that.
But are you gonna embrace it and just like? Like, is it going to be Matty Stu shows up one day and he's just got full?
Oh, I'm saying nothing.
You're saying nothing?
Yeah, I'm saying nothing.
You're just riding out
I'm just
there.
saying nothing, yeah.
Hell yeah. I respect it.
I'm trying to think if anyone's done that. Oh, Urlacher.
He didn't say anything about it?
I don't know. Like, well, one day I just saw him with hair.
Oh, okay. I feel like you got to say it, especially as a comedian. Like, you got to address it.
Have you seen Sammy Sosa?
He's white now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
I feel like I'd do that.
Go white?
Bleach my skin a little bit.
Yeah.
Get a little whiter.
Yeah. Well, there was a time where that would put you ahead in this world. Not anymore, dude. You want to go the other direction.
That's true.
You want to go the other direction, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's messed up. That's like
It's not messed up. I think it's equilibrium. I think it's their turn. I think the whites had a good run.
No. I'm saying for like Sammy Sosa, like it's the guy who like finally got the trend and got the hot whatever shoes right as they became uncool and saved up.
Sosa became a white guy when he should. You're right. When white guys were going down.
Right.
Down in stock.
Because he had the thought when he was a kid, one day I'm going to be white. And he finally got up there. He turned white. And everyone's like, yeah, white's out, dude.
And he told you this. Sammy?
I don't know.
Conversation you have with Sammy.
Has he talked about it at all?
I think he just says...
it just happened?
All I've read is that he says he used a skin cream that has never made his skin feel more moist or something. Like, so what? It changed my ethnicity. Dude, feel this.
Yeah. Did Michael Jackson ever address turning white? He apparently had a skin condition. I think
there were some other allegations before the white thing that he was working on.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever really got to the skin. We never got to the... I don't know. Is he guilty or innocent? I don't know. I don't know anything about... There's people that are on both sides, and we don't even have to talk about it. I just want to throw that into the ether.
But don't you think when you die, you should just like... Is there even any point in like proving anyone guilty or anything once they're dead?
I don't care. There's a documentary about the mystery of Marilyn Monroe's death out right now.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. Interesting if you want.
Did you watch Brendan Schaub's special?
I watched a little bit of it.
What'd you think?
I wasn't expecting much. I'd seen him perform live, do most of the material like a year ago. Wasn't highly impressed, but I don't know. I think I'm more on the side of it's not good. It's not good or great. But he's been doing stand-up comedy 5 or 6 years. Yeah, not that great. But it's fun. I don't know how I feel about it. You seem to feel away. Did you watch it?
Not really away. I watched the whole thing. I was just thinking, like, I don't know how... He's not a premier comic.
No.
Or anywhere. Like, he's not good.
Right. But
I
most
really
specials
like
I watch aren't.
Yeah, no, for sure. But, like, at least there's jokes. And like,
right.
With hit, like... He's like, my wife feeds me carbs. I'm like, what, are we all going to be built like an armadillo?
Yeah.
And that was the punchline.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Where's the I don't get an armadillo.
No, I don't get it.
Not even when I think of.
You're gonna have to write that down. I'm gonna need to look at that.
When I think of fat animals, armadillo isn't 17th.
Yeah.
Like in the list, it's not even 30th.
Right. I think he was going for a funny word of an animal.
Yeah.
Armadillo.
He said something about like Mexican cookies. What is that? A chocolate chip with salsa on it?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Bro, there's Cheeto dust everywhere." Like.
Yeah, that's the punchline.
Yeah, it just seems
it's
so
not great.
low level and like not clever, very like elementary style. And the only reason why like it not bothering me, but it's on my mind is that like there are really, really, really good professional, highly talented genius comics that are endorsing this.
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean, like Crystalia?
Yeah,
and,
Crystalia,
Theo
Von, Joe Rogan.
Wait, but what are they supposed to do? Okay, let's say we're friends, right? You're Crystalia, right? Or you're Matty Stu of the future. You're putting out a good stand. Everyone knows you've done your time and shit. I put out a special. You watch it. You're like, this is Brendan Schaub status. But we're friends. We're doing the Captain's Dogs together.
It's already different, though, because you're pursuing comedy from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So you're saying they should have never
you
become friends with him in the first place?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you want to get him into comedy, fine.
Yeah.
But, like, to endorse him to the level that he can do theaters right away and...
So what should they have done differently? Chris D'Elia should have came out and said, "Hey, dude, it's not that good."
Maybe, yeah. I think that's the good friend thing to do. Be like, hey, man, I gotta be honest with you. This is dog shit.
Maybe he says that behind closed doors. I don't know.
Who knows?
I mean, is there any point of putting that out into the universe, into the air? Hey guys, I know Brendan's promoting his special really hard right now. It's not good.
No,
like just to keep your honest integrity.
No,
or
I'm
whatever.
saying to him, like he should tell Brendan that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do in that situation, but like it at the very least takes a shot at the integrity of the art, like, right? Where this guy's selling, that was at Dallas Comedy Club, or whatever. Like that was at an actual comedy club, sold out on the highest stage, the shit that we're dreaming of, that we're trying to obtain, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of take a shot at like people watch this and be like, oh, I mean, anyway, now do we understand how people like T.I. and who's the other guy that just someone else? Not Trace? Ty Dolla $ign's doing it now, or one of those guys.
Oh, really?
Someone like that. I don't know, but like, oh no, Jason Derulo, I think.
Oh, okay. He should
one
be
of
funny.
those guys. One of those guys. But like, you've seen T.I.
Right.
It's why people think they can just do it. Brendan Schaub is a prime example of why people think they can just do it.
I don't think that does any harm in the long run. I mean, what does it do? Like, if Brendan Schaub sucks, people will go see him. They won't go see him again.
Yeah, I guess.
I think there's just like there's a celebrity of it. I know I went and saw Brendan Schaub live because I like him on podcasts. And I was a little disappointed, but his openers were great.
Yeah.
I still had a fun time going out.
Well, and Chappelle last week left The Fighter and the Kid.
Right.
And I think it's just because it's time.
Right. Yeah.
I think he's headlining now, and
this is fine. I don't think Brendan Schaub takes away from anybody else's. There's a whole Brendan Schaub type of guy out there that is into it. Maybe. Or
it's so weird.
Know.
My just position here is so weird because like I am a fan. I listen to his podcast every week, but like I'm just so unenthused and unimpressed with his stand up.
Yeah.
That it's just confusing to me.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of stand-up that I'm not into.
That's a weird.
Most of it, I would say.
It's a weird. It's a weird opinion, I guess, because I do like him.
Yeah,
and he makes me laugh in podcasts.
Well, I think it's because you're pursuing the art form. Like if you were in something else, like if you were trying to be an actor, right? And there's some dog shit actor or actress who is getting roles because of some stupidness or nepotism or whatever. Like, that's just shit's unfair. But what do you want them to do? Like, should Brendan Schaub just not do comedy? Should he? Hey, dude, stick to fighting. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, look, maybe this stems from jealousy too. I guess I don't know what he does. I just think it's like it's more of like there's no like solution I'm looking for here. Like, stop doing this. It's just like maybe we just acknowledge at least that like he gets to do this because he was an athlete.
Yeah. And that's part of, I mean, you got to parlay into something else. Every athlete retires eventually and they start selling clothing or they become an analyst or you got to do something else. And if you want to do stand-up comedy, if people want to go out and watch bullshit, like, why wouldn't you do it? I mean, you hope that he gets better. And I think it was an improvement from his last one. It's still not that funny at all.
It seemed like he was stumbling over his words, which is fine.
Yeah.
But like, isn't this a special?
Dude, did you watch Chris Stefano's new special?
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
It was like podcast funny.
Yeah, I wasn't highly impressed by his either. I didn't finish the whole thing.
Yeah, it was like podcast funny.
Yeah. But he had like a similar theme, at least at the beginning, to like Brendan Schaub of just like talking about his Puerto Rican family, and Brendan Schaub was talking about his Mexican family the whole time.
What'd you think about Joe List's?
I like Joe List because I could follow the jokes and the punchlines. Yeah. There were some parts where I laughed out loud. I didn't finish the whole.
He's just a very good writer.
Yeah. But dude, watching stand up on TV never does it for me fully. I was watching David Spade's special last night. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
There were some funny parts.
And then I think of Shane Gillis's special and that is, I've sat down and watched it through 4 times now.
Yeah.
And I laugh that is the funniest special I've ever seen, in my opinion.
But how many people can do that in the world? can make an hour special that's going to make you laugh like that.
I'm not expecting it.
It's like it's nothing. Like Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K. Like
anything about the dude that tried to tackle him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
a
weird thing.
Fucked up. Did
I don't
you
think
see the
anyone's
video of
talked
him
to
in the stretcher?
I saw a photo of him.
Yeah, with his arm like all bent. He got and like Dave Chappelle, he's getting stomped right now.
Yeah,
and you could just see him in the back getting stomped out.
Yeah.
Well deserved, I guess. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what he was trying to do. He was mad about. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of. I would assume he's some sort of activist or something and was pissed off about trans comments or something like that. But I think whenever you take it to like violence or something like that, you lose.
Like Uncle Mark, dude. Straight to violence.
Right.
What are we at?
Almost an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Is there anything? I haven't seen you since Tuesday. Anything? How was your show?
Which one?
The Cafe Cinco de Mayo.
Oh,
Cactus Cafe.
Yeah,
good show.
Good. I was on Wild West as well.
Oh yeah.
And I followed Jamie Kilstein.
Who's that?
He is.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's been on Rogan.
Oh really?
He's been on Conan.
Damn.
And there was a big drama. I don't know too much, but like, there's like drama with it. Like he commented on something about Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
And I guess he got like he was like a progressive comic. Anyways, he's back doing comedy and he's fucking and he kills.
Oh yeah.
And I followed him the other day and it was like a big like moment for me and just like the significant difference in experience and like level and like they were still laughing.
You hung in there
at him, yeah. But it was they were still laughing at him when I got on stage.
Oh right.
Yeah, and I just like I'm not a fraction of that yet. So it's just.
Wait, so was it a positive experience?
Yeah, I didn't bomb or anything,
Okay.
but like you could just tell, like his laugh to my laugh, and how I couldn't carry that energy. Like I don't have the skill yet to carry that type of energy.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to put you after him in a lineup, probably. If this is a guy that's been on Rogan.
But that's like the point. Like that's like this is a
makes
like,
you better.
That's the way the Creek runs like those lineups too,
yeah.
Or Dean. But like. Rogan talks about it all the time. When he gives young comics like spots, he puts them after killers because he always had to follow Martin Lawrence. Like,
right.
Yeah, it's like a good it does make sense, and you want that big pop early on. Like I'm starting to change the way that I make my lineups. I'm thinking about it because I haven't had another show yet, but May 28th.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's not so bad to put some bigger comics up front.
Right. Yeah, I guess it's also different for an unbilled show.
Yeah.
As opposed to if you're going to see Rogan.
Yeah.
Do an hour.
It'd be weird to put Rogan in the middle and then have people after him.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude, though.
Yeah.
Good for you.
No,
man.
it was cool.
Sweet. Yeah, anything else from your week?
From my week.
I went fishing yesterday. Are you a big fisher? I know you talk about it in your one bit.
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't fished since I moved.
I don't get it, dude.
I haven't fished since I moved here.
Uh-huh.
But I was a huge fisher in Virginia Beach.
Really?
I love it.
Are you a catch and release or you cook?
I fish to eat.
There we go.
I fish to eat, but I do it legally. It's got to be the right size. I have a license, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I love it. And I watched the show Alone. And it got me super into growing plants, hunting, and fishing. I got my hunting license all after I watched Alone, and I was I love the idea of self-sufficiency. Dude.
When COVID happened,
you got any plants out there? You got like any herb garden?
Oh, we got I think a
peppers out there, dude, for the fall. It's fun.
Start here soon. Get some melons and some peppers out there, dude, for the fall. It's fun.
When COVID hit and people couldn't get toilet paper and there was no food on the shelves and stuff, or even coming here when the freeze happened, and I had a real big moment of like, man, the people who are getting affected the least by COVID is like a person who lives on a farm in the middle of nowhere.
Like the entire state of Montana.
Right.
Yeah.
And the people who live in New York City who rely on everything.
Yeah.
You're like, it's crazy that you go into the future and we can't do shit.
Yeah.
We can't survive on our own at all. Shouldn't that be taught in schools?
If we went back to hunting and gathering, dude, we'd get rid of so many pointless people.
Yeah.
Get rid of so many pointless people.
Right. I think pointless problems too. I think those old days when everyone was just, you had the attachment, you caught a fish and you ate it. That's the spot to be in.
Jeez, I got this text.
Someone died
from a number. No, nobody died. What did? Look at
Sorry,
this.
I'm bringing up death too much.
I hate handling that.
Long time no see. How are you?
Yeah. Also,
say I'm dead.
Long time no see. I'm gonna say you can see me? Question mark.
What? Are they in there?
Dude, what if it's you can see me?
You don't know who it is.
No, I don't know who this is. You can see me?
Careful what you ask for.
Let me ask for the, or I can look up the area code.
Yeah. Anyway, I was doing catch and release. With
what were you catching?
Nothing. But I was trying to catch a bass fish, I think.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, it might just be fake spam stuff. But I just didn't like the whole idea of ruining a fish's day just to pierce his lip and then throw him back in. It just felt not great.
Yeah, you fuck up their lips pretty bad. Yeah, you do fuck up their lip.
But if you're going to eat it, that's fine, I think. That's the way of the world.
Well, I think freshwater fishing is just that, like that trophy bass stuff.
I just felt weird about, why am I...
People will catch bass just to put it above their fireplace.
Weird.
Yeah, that is weird to me.
And I didn't catch...
that trophy hunting thing is strange to me because, you're saying, I appreciate this animal so much that I want to display it in my house, but I'm going to take its life. Mm-hmm. I'm going to cut its life short. But I'm justifying this because I'm doing it because I'm saying I respect the animal. That makes zero fucking sense.
Is that what they say?
I've never sat down and talked to a trophy hunter, but you want a bass on your thing because you think they're cool, right? You wouldn't put a fucking,
right,
you wouldn't,
it looks cool.
You wouldn't put a possum up there.
But I think it's also like a beast. It's like I conquered this animal.
Conquered a bass?
Yeah. Bass can fuck you up, dude.
No, they cannot. Go on.
Noodling? You ever heard of noodling?
You don't noodle for bass, dude.
Don't?
No, you noodle for a catfish.
Oh, okay.
A catfish could fuck you up. But no one's hanging a catfish on the wall because they're gross looking. That's what I'm saying. They do it because bass look cool, dude. You're saying that you respect this animal. It's a beautiful creature, and you kill. Hunt if you're gonna eat it. I fuck with that.
Right.
By the way, I 2-3 episodes ago have a whole story about me killing rabbits for sport. I'm not saying I'm a saint, but I'm just saying.
I think you kill a big fish because you're it's hard to do, I guess, or something. There's something about who caught the biggest fish, and you want to put that up because
Take a picture.
What?
Take a picture. The thing is, I think they want it out of the lake, too. They don't want another person to catch their fish. Something like that. That's little dick syndrome.
But what about the hunting the lions and all that business?
Oh, I'm out on it.
I think there's a big thought process about animals are just here for our entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real God-fearing man, you think that God put all this stuff for man, and you can really fuck anything up, and everything's disposable. Anyway. You doing okay, dude?
Yeah, they just told me who they were, and I still don't know. So this could be a wrong number situation.
All right, we'll figure it out. Okay. Well, I caught one little guppy at the end, and that was pretty much that.
You didn't have fun?
I had fun being outdoors, but I didn't need to ruin a fish's day.
Did you bring the canoe?
No. We were just on the lake. I mean, on the side of the lake or whatever. Yeah. Grayson's grandpa likes to fish, so we went with him.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say that. What else would he fucking do?
Yeah.
I think that was mean. But I think freshwater fishing is for boring people.
Okay.
There, I said it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe.
Saltwater, it's just more uncharted out there. It's more, the fish taste better.
Yeah.
Fact. There's no threat in the lake. There's no shark or stingray that's gonna take you out. What's sexy about that?
I don't think there's a threat no matter what. Like, it's not a why not just scoop it up with a net and just fucking kill it? Like, why do you have to? Isn't it old time thinking of us to still use this fishing pole? Use a shotgun.
What's old time? It's not.
Like, they were using fishing poles back in like
Niko.
Jesus times.
You want to make?
We haven't thought of something
some real
better?
content here.
Yeah.
I will give you 6 hours on that lake. You net a fish that's bigger than 6 inches, and I'll give you $200.
Right. Oh, because of
Because you can't do it.
Well, isn't there an easier way to? Is a fishing pole really still the easiest way to catch a fish?
Unless you troll a net. Like
Right.
if you bring a boat out there, set a net, and just troll it, like tow it behind you. Yeah, you'll catch a fuck ton of fish. But we don't have that. If you want to fish in a lake, the easiest way to do that is with bait on a line.
It just seems so stupid and slow.
Fish are, I don't know if you know this, and it kind of seems like you don't. They're really fast.
Oh yeah.
Fish.
Oh yeah.
Quite elusive.
I see them flopping.
You're saying,
around.
oh yeah, like it's obvious, but for some reason you think you can scoop one up with a net.
Like a butterfly net? A big net. A big ass net.
Like with like a handle, or like you want to throw a net at it. Walk me through how you're gonna catch a single. What are we talking about?
Bass?
Trout, bass. A single bass in the lake.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. All I'm saying is we should have came up with something better than fishing pole. I can't think of it on the spot, but I bet if I give it a couple hours.
It took us hundreds of years to get to the fishing pole.
I know, dude, and now we have Teslas. Like, why are we still doing fishing poles?
How are you going to catch a fish with a Tesla?
I'm just saying that kind of engineer, like, the whatever horse and buggy.
I think the fishing pole is the best way because they eat those. They
eat a worm.
You're fucking putting my brain in a pretzel because now this is the easiest way to do it. Do it with a hook.
Right. No.
Ideally, because are you saying you just don't want to hurt the fish? That's what this is all about, right?
No, I'm not even saying that.
This is what this is all about because it was about you said you don't want to tear its lip and you went to a net.
Look, bow and arrow. They did that for a long time. Now it's
to
easier.
A fish?
No. To a bison or a bear.
They
or something
still
like
do that.
I mean, the losers are the people that need to make it even or whatever. Even though it's not even, you have a fucking bow and arrow.
Yeah, but they don't have that horsepower, dude. They can't.
What do you mean horsepower?
They're not as fast as the animal.
Yeah, but what's the difference of you using a bow and arrow or a shotgun?
You have to get closer.
So?
It's hard.
It's harder, but it's still easier than fighting a one-on-one.
Right.
That's the only fair fight. I mean, that's what it's for,
don't
right?
You
for
kind
respect
of,
to the
animal.
animal.
Feel like taking down a huge animal with a stick is like badass?
A little more badass than with a gun, but it's still not that badass.
Dude, I think it's heroic.
I mean, you have a weapon.
Think of David and Goliath.
Slingshot?
Yeah.
Well, that's
what sets.
That was kind of cheating.
That's what sets the.
Yeah, fuck David, dude. That was a bitch move. Bring a slingshot to a fist fight.
David's a bit of a cuck. No one talks about that. No one talks about the fact that he cheated in that bout.
Yeah, dude. Like sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like imagine if the UFC's fights last night, somebody brought a slingshot, but he was smaller. So what?
Yeah, but I think we figured out fishing.
What is it? Slingshots?
I think we're good with what we have, is what I'm saying. Like spearfishing's cool. Are you hating on spearfishing?
No, that's cool. Yeah, that makes
you
more
gotta get
sense.
under there.
Yeah.
You gotta put eyes on target. See, that's the other way to do it, Niko. But you gotta put on the flippers and the scuba gear, and it's a whole thing.
I don't know.
So
give me a week. I'll figure something else out.
But
there's a better way to do this.
No wonder you don't like fishing, because all the cool shit about fishing is the shit that you don't like.
What?
Like drinking beer with the boys,
right? Yeah,
rolling up a
just
joint.
No, but I'm down for that. I'm down to just chill out. I don't gotta be doing
exchanging dick pics. All this shit that you're not into is what fishing's about.
Yeah, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys, dude.
I could get into it, but I just don't need to do the fishing part. Let's just hang out on the lake, and I guess you need something to do. You can't just skip rocks.
That is what fishing is, dude. It's hanging out on the lake, and then every now and then...
It's like same with golf, right? Like you're not really golfing.
Dudes are so dumb
that
we sit on a lake, And then every now and then the thought of pulling up a foreign creature just so we can all look at it for a second is just so exciting that we go out and we buy the pole, we buy the bait, we buy everything. Yeah. That's what you do. You pull this creature in, we look at it, one of the dudes takes a picture as if it's going to get him laid, and I've been that guy many times. It never works. And then, yeah.
Weird. Yeah, all right. Well, I don't feel the need to go fishing anytime soon.
Did you get sunburned?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's a dumb question to ask when I'm looking at you.
I don't feel sunburned.
You could have done the reverse shirt, though. Like wore like sleeves but no torso. I don't know if anyone's ever done that.
To even it out?
Be a fashion statement.
Even out the tan?
I got to do that, like the farmer's tan. You just lather up the forearms and you leave these guys vulnerable.
You got to protect the tats when you first get them too, right?
I think so. I don't give a shit.
You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Dude. Hardcore.
Dude, I am. Hardcore.
When's your next tat? You got anything cooking up?
I think I'm done.
You're done forever?
I'm a pussy.
They hurt? Come on.
Yeah, it was a pinch, dude. It's an hour and 45 minutes of that.
Oh, shit.
It hurts.
Dude, you want to talk about guys being stupid. Tattoos, dude?
Yeah, I'm not like especially proud of any of these.
Yeah.
They don't suck, though. They're not bad tattoos, I don't think.
Well, I would hope you don't think that because you got them.
Well, a lot of people do think that, just don't care. It's the part of getting the tattoo that you have to eventually maybe deal with, is that you're not going to like it anymore. But
yeah. But let me ask you this. Do you look at most people with tattoos and are you like, oh, that's dope? Or do you look at most tattoos and are like, that's stupid?
I used to look at people's tattoos a lot. Now I just don't give a shit.
Yeah. You just don't think about it that much.
Yeah, unless it's something really offensive that you got to look at.
Yeah.
You know?
Swastika or something.
Saw a girl the other day with a tattoo that said David's bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Whoever this dude David is, he's got his household under control.
Where was it?
Where was the tattoo?
Yeah.
Thigh. She was wearing Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, let me guess, she was hot as fuck.
No.
Hottest girl you ever seen.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah. That's funny that's a giveaway.
She looks like a great candidate for the Houdini, though. Not the Houdini. The Houdini was like, I didn't like the Houdini.
Yeah.
Maybe the Screaming Seagull.
You used to be able to get away with the Houdini before the Me Too thing.
Yeah, dude. The Houdini is rape. I'm out on the Houdini. I'm gonna say that, but I'll give her a Screaming Seagull. Consensual. I'll give her a consensual Screaming Seagull.
Hell yeah, dude. David's bitch.
All
right. Anything else?
No.
Are we out of here?
I think we're out of here.
Captain's dogs.
Happy Sunday. Woof.